Hey everyone, this is Martin. I'm going to break into this video real quick and let you know that this one subject was way too long for one segment, so we've broken it up into three. This is part two, and if you on earning income on your project, and if you have not done so yet, go to the bottom of the video here underneath and click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss out on anything. Do that. You know, one of the other things that we do is we do merchandising. With our resorts, we, automatically have gift shops. We have fishing tackle shops and things like that. So, I mean, a couple of the things that we do is things like coffee. And we have this, for example, this one is caramel apple strudel. Yes, it's really good. And then we've kind of branded these coffees. We have a local coffee roaster that will make these up for us. And we carry usually anywhere from a dozen to dozen different flavors or roasts that we sell through our gift shops, and we even sell them online. So that's a source of income. We also, in the gifts, we have things like the hats, which that's not one of our hats, but we have hats and shirts and coffee mugs, and I brought in like a shot glass, things like that. And all people can buy that stuff, and it's all branded with our brand. So, that's an opportunity for you. If you start developing a following of people that are hungry for what you are doing, you can merchandise things to them, and it's not that big of a deal. I mean, we don't push this stuff, but people see that we have it and they buy it. So, another small income stream. Can you make a living on the little merchandise things? I suppose if you got really, really good at it, you probably could, but with us, no. But it just adds one more little element to the income that we have that comes in to help support our lifestyle. The other, the fishing tackle thing I was going to mention too, is that, and you don't have to do fishing tackle, but there are products out there that people will buy. We just happen to have been in the fishing tackle business, and it was sort of a sticks and bricks type of a business where people walked in and shopped. I got to thinking that maybe I should try to do this online through a web store, and I know nothing about that, okay, or I knew nothing about that when I first had the idea. I simply just went online and got one of those template type of websites, which is pretty easy. I mean, I'm an old guy and pretty technically challenged when it comes to that kind of stuff, but I was able to figure it out. And to start with, I just used a free site. Didn't cost me anything. Later on, I upgraded it to a paid site, which had online merchandising and ordering and shopping carts and, the ability to take credit card payments and things like that without any kind of involvement from me. So yesterday, for example, I was working over at the other desk over here, and I got a little ping on my computer saying that when I went in to check what it was a fishing tackle order that came in from another state. So, I mean, people see that kind of stuff and they will buy it. So any of those things that you can become creative with to create small streams of income, start combining those together, and all of a sudden you have a large stream of income. So those are several things. My daughter, I've said that she's got kind of a motor yacht down in Florida, and they do adventure charters on there, and a lot of what that involves is diving and snorkeling and lobster hunting and spear fishing and all of those kind of things. So they're offering those experiences to other people. And one of the things that they do, Florida Fish and Game has a bounty on lionfish, which are they're pretty, but they're very spiny and poisonous fishes that are invasive species down there. And so Florida Fish and Game offers a bounty on lionfish, and they don't pay you, but you can send in, it's kind of morbid, but you send in the tails when you get them. You cut the tails off and you send in a package of tails to the Florida Fish and Game, and they will send her products that are diving related products and all of that kind of thing. So she doesn't make actually any money on that, but she does get some really cool stuff. And then plus the fish are delicious to eat. I mean, last time we were down there, we ate some and they're absolutely delicious. So there's even that. And I guess the reason I said that was in their diving thing, they have a group that they've kind of connected with that will pay them sort of a bounty on cleaning old tires out of the ocean. So, I never would have thought of anything like that, but I mean, that's one of the things that they do when they're out diving. I think they pay them like $2 for every tire that they pull out of the ocean, and they pay them a disposal fee for disposing of them when they bring them back. And it's not a lot of money, but it's a little bit of money, and they're out there doing that anyway. So, so that's just, another thing, thinking outside the box for income. I suppose if they wanted to, they could go out there and do nothing but retrieve tires out of the ocean. Thinking of that kind of stuff amazes me, because things you never think of. So anyway, let me get to this last one. If you stayed here on this video this long, you're going to get an amazing idea. And this is something that I just learned about a few months ago. And it's something that came into existence because of the pandemic that happened in 2021. And we're, partway through, or most of the way through 2020. No, we're through 2021 right now. It was back in 2020 is when this came about. Hey, this is Martin. We have ended part 2 of the video on earning income on your property. And if you haven't done it, go to the bottom, click the subscribe button and the notification bell, and then look for video number 3 of this series, where I get into that most important thing about that new and unique income opportunity, especially if you live in an off-grid or homestead or recreation type of a property.